childish sometimes.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 52 of the Omega Podcast. I am Wes, and Wendell's still gone this week.
No, I am here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Nice.
So, episode 52. How was your cruise?
Oh, it was fine, but let's talk about Doctor Who.
Okay. So, in episode 52, we're going to go over our spoiler-free thoughts on A Good Man Goes to War, and we'll have some written and video feedback from our listeners and viewers.
Sounds like fun.
So let's talk about A Good Man Goes to War, non-spoiler.
What did you think?
I put down for my top 3 non-spoiler things was the intro with Rory was excellent.
Yes.
I enjoyed that. The headless monks are cool. I thought
they were okay.
Learning more about them. Okay. And the other top 3 was the mid-series finale. I thought ended on a good but very odd note.
Okay. For mine, I thought Matt Smith's acting was, it was great again. He went through this range of emotions, and I liked it.
Good.
Otherwise, Rory, I agree with that on the Rory thing. And for a third thing, it was nice to find out the information that we've been waiting for a while.
Very good non-spoilery thing.
Yeah.
What were your least favorite non-spoilery things?
Oh, probably the intro section. I'm not spoiling it, but just the Doctor's kind of out of character with some things.
Right. I think that mine kind of matches up. My top thing was I was a little disappointed that the beginning is a lot like the ending of the Pandorica Opens.
Yeah.
One of my other parts I didn't like about this episode, I feel like the gangers are used too much.
Yeah, that was,
And it just ends up becoming more of a sonic screwdriver.
Yeah,
where you got stuck in a scene, we'll throw a ganger in here to change things up.
Yep.
It seemed too easy.
And, that was, I agree with that, but I wasn't expecting it either, so it was a surprise, I guess.
I guess not so much of for this episode, but at the end, what are they thinking for the title for episode 8?
I laughed so hard, and I still do every time I think of it, so.
I think Quentin Tarantino's directing this one.
Oh, it reminded me of that Mr. Show with Bob and Dave, where he is Springtime for Hitler.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it when it comes back, although it doesn't seem like they're going to, resolve where they left this cliffhanger either with that, but maybe they will.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hopefully they had something to do with where they left it off with. So
I don't think so, but we'll talk about that this weekend.
Good point. Yeah. Speaking of, we will have a episode 52.5 in the spoiler room audio podcast that goes along with this video podcast. So make sure to download that where you can hear all our spoiler full thoughts on A Good Man Goes to War.
And the first half of the season in general too, probably, because stuff ties together a little bit. But that was Doctor Who.
And if you haven't had a chance lately, make sure to drop by the Omega Podcast Cafe Press Shop at www.cafepress.com/The Omega Podcast. Man, Matt Smith looks good in his t-shirt.
You should send him one, actually. I wonder what he would do.
Burn it.
I bet not. We have feedback from the Omega Podcast Hotmail account that you can write to at theomegapodcast@hotmail.com.
Yeah, the first one is some video feedback from John from Australia.
Hey guys, I hope, congratulations on the 50th episode, and yeah, I hope your next 50 will be even better. I know they will be even better. And Wes, I love your homemade vortex manipulator. And yeah, and also, hey Jamie, I don't know what episode this will be on, and also you're doing the new segment on this, but still, anyway, hey.
Thank you, John.
That's very nice of you. He's Jamie's friend.
Right, John just got out of the hospital, so welcome back. He had tried to get a Cyberman arm put on his other arm. So, but apparently he's back to a normal human arm again.
Good for him.
We also had some written feedback from Kathy Sullivan.
Hi. Enjoyable episode as usual. I agree with Adam on his thoughts on Jennifer in the spoiler section. For someone supposedly protective of the rights of gangers, she's ready to sacrifice those same gangers without a second thought, killing her own duplicate and pasting the eyes of others on the wall. I was also confused toward the end where the Doctor says that traveling in the TARDIS has stabilized the gangers and they are now real people, and yet the Amy ganger is rather easily dissolved after traveling in the TARDIS for far longer. I also wondered why the Doctor's shoes didn't dissolve at the same time, but maybe he had switched the ganger shoes for another pair by that point. Well done. I'm looking forward to your next episode, Kathy Sullivan.
Well, thank you, Kathy. We appreciate that. We'll probably run into her at Convergence.
That's in a couple weeks' time here, isn't it?
Yep. So if you guys do want to send in some feedback, please do. It goes to theomegapodcast@hotmail.com. We'll take email, video, audio. You send it, we'll play it, we'll read it. We're good like that.
No cussing.
No swears. Yeah, Wendell.
I told him to bleep it out. That's not my fault. And there's still one later on that he didn't bleep out. So.
I know. Xander listened to that.
Oh, he did not, did he?
No.
Oh.
All right. So stay tuned. In 2 weeks, we'll be having episode 53. We'll be changing the desktop theme and talking all sci-fi, not just Doctor Who. So make sure to send your thoughts in on your favorite sci-fi shows outside of Doctor Who, and we'll talk about it.
We'll also have some interviews from the 2011 Convergence guests and Doctor Who fans from the Midwest.
I'm looking forward to that. If you are in the Bloomington area, make sure to go to Convergence. It is June 30th through July 3rd at the Sheraton Hotel in, again, Bloomington, Minnesota. You can go to www.convergence-con.org for more info. And if you're there, make sure to say hi to us if you see us wandering around at the con.
I'll have probably a t-shirt in my tote bag, so it should be fairly recognizable.
And again, make sure to tune in to our audio episode 52.5, and we'll be going into the spoiler room with actually 2 special guests to talk more in detail about A Good Man Goes to War, and as Wendell said, the first half of Series 6.
Yay!
That's right. Now it's 3 months of waiting.
Well, actually, Torchwood starts pretty soon.
Sweet.
That was in Entertainment Weekly last week. They just talked about it, so.
Awesome.
Yes.
So we'll probably be covering that, won't we?
Could be.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in to episode 52.
And thanks to the guys for helping Wes out while I was gone. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, it worked out well. It was different working with so many different people from all around the world and time changes.
Yes.
Time differences. It was a lot to get used to. Australia is extremely hard to record, but Jamie did a wonderful job.
Good job, Jamie.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
Goodbye, Wendell.
Bye, Wes.
Goodbye, everyone.